Well, we beat a team that I thought they played really hard. He's a real good coach, and they're lucky to have him. And he'll build a very good program there. And I knew they would play hard, and they have 4 guards that they start, so it's a little bit different team to defend. And Camacho is such a good player, and rebounder. But I thought overall our kids played really hard, and on the defensive end, and we shared the ball well. Our defense the first 2 games has been excellent. And by the way, when you play really good defense, it might look sloppy because there are mistakes that are made. I can't believe somebody would say that our Kansas game was sloppy. Our Kansas game was a war, where it was tough. This isn't golf where someone's stopping you from putting, When you got great athletes out there working hard and you win in games like that, that's a hell of a game. And, we're more talented, but they're a talented team. And Trey is leading us so well. And Cassius has had 2 outstanding games. And then Alex has had 2 outstanding games. So that perimeter of those 3 guys has been really good. And Wendell showed some stuff tonight that he can build on. And our 2 veterans, Jack and Javin, really came through. And that's going to be our team. We got a lot of, we're going to play a lot of guys and see what works. That group at the end of the half really played. The best 8 minutes of the game were the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half. And Jack, Javin, Alex, Cassius, and Trey just found a rhythm defensively and offensively, and boom, we had it. So it's been 2 good games for us. Got to keep improving, but overall, I'm proud of our guys. There probably shouldn't be any questions after. It's called a filibuster.
You have to be happy where your defense is. You were getting offense from your defense tonight.
Yeah. Well, we got live ball turnovers tonight. Against Kansas, the turnovers were on doubles of the bigs, and we still scored off of turnovers, but not as much. We forced 28, but a lot of them were, you take it out of bounds. With this, it turned into offense, and we got to do that because our offense is going to come from a variety of people. And but Trey's really playing at a high level.
That group you started the second half with, what did you like about what they gave you?
Well, they gave us a 16-point lead in the first half when it was 5, 7, and whatever. And they did it without fouling. We fouled a lot in the first half and got to 9. And you go into those last 4 minutes, the team can just stay with you or take a lead with a touch, because then it's going to be 2 free throws. And so they showed, that's where Jack and Javin as veterans, I thought they did an outstanding job. And so we just went with it. And then, the differential in those 8 minutes was a lot. And but we're going to find, hopefully we're going to find it with different groups. That doesn't mean that that's our starting lineup, or maybe, but I don't want to get into that. I want to get into, guys playing hard, and, you might find something, in practice or during a game, because we can improve a lot. There's no ceiling on any kid, because there's not a role that he has to. None of them are in complementary roles. Like when you're playing with Zion and RJ, you have Bagley and Carter, Tatum. With this group, that's not bad. I don't mind those, coaching those, but it puts a ceiling on how much a kid can do. And, you know, if this, it's like a musical, you know, when you have two guys like that, they sing most of the songs and have all the dances. With this, ours is more like a cabaret, you know, where it's, okay, and knock our socks off with how you're doing it. And that's why I said it's more of an old school, and it's built on defense. So, you know, I like my group, I like how hard they're playing, and they like each other too. But they're gonna make mistakes and whatever, just so they play hard and keep working at it.
Alex has always been able to
I'm sorry?
shoot. Alex has always been able to shoot. What's he done in your mind to enable you to play him more and give him more of a role?
Well, he's not relying just on that. Like tonight, he had the kid Moore, who's their quickest guy. And he plays off the ball, he's not their point. And, you know, he's a hell of an athlete, Alex is. And he's putting it together. And he's being strong. He made a great pass in the second half too, right along the baseline. He's just playing strong. He's not just shooting. And but you know, he's the guy that on our team that we need. All of a sudden, boom, boom. You know, he can get stuff. And then Cassius has just been fundamentally sound. What was he tonight? 8 for 11. Yeah, 5 for 6 against Camp. Just very efficient, really efficient. And when Wendell can join that, and Joey did some good things tonight, and then Jordan can play D. Then we got some interesting stuff there. And Jack can also go to the.
Coach, you mentioned Jack, he came back in the game after that collision this season.
Yeah. I asked him, I said, just take a look at me. He said, you look handsome, Coach. And he said, no, he didn't say that. I wish somebody would say that. Anyway, maybe next year. No, he's a tough kid. And, I bumped heads with Jack. And when he was getting up, he was yelling at Jab for, I don't know, I don't think it was Jab's fault, but.
Mike, after a win like Kansas, you can have a letdown. Jack and Javin both said the coaches trusted them as the senior leaders to convey to the team, you've got to put that past.
Right.
Before you talk about the leadership that they're providing.
Yeah, they've been really good. You know, we just named J-Rob as the fourth captain. Well, a thing that I've wanted to do for a while, I did it with US team, was have like a leadership council where you have 3 or 4 guys, and it doesn't make any difference, you call them captains or whatever, where you can just sit down with them instead of sitting down with 1 or 2 and talk about the nature of the team. And so to add J-Rob to that, J-Rob's our most respected guy in our program. And he talks all the time in helping people. So I like that group, and we're gonna meet Monday and talk about what we're gonna do next week and stuff like that. So just something a little bit newer that we're gonna try, see how it works.
Mike, I'm in from Chicago. If I go slightly off topic, do you particularly enjoy recruiting Chicago because of your past?
I just enjoy recruiting anywhere there's a great player, great kid who wants to come to Duke. And we've had a few of those in Chicago, one that's there right now in DJ. And we're happy that they finally stopped the teacher's strike so he could go to Whitney Young and qualify to come here, and although he is qualified. No, Chicago's a great town, I mean, and I always love going back.
Coach, Trey played almost the entire game against Kansas, but today was just over 30 minutes. What did you think about the team's performance, especially the offensive performance when he wasn't on?
Yeah, it's okay. You know, we got to work at it. And we got to figure that out if you want Jay Gold up there or Wendell, and play Jay Gold off, because Jay Gold plays off when he's with Trey. So we'll look at it. But Trey's going to play a lot of minutes. Trey wants to play a lot of minutes. you know, he's not on a minute, you know, thing here, or, there's no one on clocking him.
No road management.
Yeah, and, you know, what we do in between games is important, you know, we get all the medical analytics that you can imagine, to make sure that we're not overloading these guys and that.
Mike,
Anything else for Coach?
What advantages do you see in terms of being able to match up however a team plays based on the amount of kids you can play this year?
Well, we're learning about it. You know, I mentioned that Jay Billis up in Kansas, he was there for the shoot-around the day of the game, and he said, what do you think? I said, I think one of the things I have to learn is how to sub. You know, like, the last few years, we had a starting five, and if one of them got trouble, or, you know, one guy would come off the bench, and you know, but because there was such a difference, even a tired starting five was, and so that's what I mean, this is a little bit more old school, where you play more guys, and so, the other thing with, I don't want it to be so predictable, because then everybody needs to be ready, and you just might get something from a kid, you know, and like, I thought Wendell gave us that tonight. You could hear him talking on the bench the entire game to his teammates. So when he was in, he had already been in. You know, and that's a key, that's something he learned tonight. And, because, I mean, he should be a hell of a player for us. He's a heck of a kid, and, you know, we got a lot ahead of us. But I love my group. You know, they're a fun group to be with all the time.
All right, thanks a
Okay?
lot.
Thanks.